All right, guys. I've had it. I've had it. I'm done. This is it. We can't get any worse than this. Or can we? So, I'm sure you guys have all heard of the incident in Canada, in Canadian Parliament, where we honored a Nazi. And okay, you could say, well, he's an old man and it was a long time ago and, maybe they didn't know. Okay. But this man, this piece of human shit, sorry, I don't know if I can swear on YouTube. I don't care. Okay? Is blaming all Canadians for his mistake. Okay, check this out. Let's go to the video from today. So this is House of Commons today.
And recognized. Yet this Prime Minister allowed for a monumental, unprecedented, and global shame to unfold in this chamber. Will he take personal responsibility for this shame and personally apologize on behalf of himself?
Seems reasonable.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of all of us in this House, I would like to present...
Okay. So why is that significant? Why am I freaking out about that? Okay, my hair's a mess. My lighting sucks. I don't care. I had to get this video up. I'm just so infuriated. So by blaming the entire Parliament, he's blaming all of Canada. Okay, because we have a weird federalist system in Canada. So we only have this Parliament that you see here. And that's it, really, in terms of representation on a federal level. And again, because we have a federal system, federal fiscalism, fiscal federalism system, it's called. Basically, Ottawa controls all the money. Okay, the provinces all come hat in hand and have to beg the government of the day. The Liberals, government of the day just means the government in power. Okay, so they all have to go to Ottawa, to ask for money. So, who is in the PMO's office is extremely important because they decide pretty much what goes on in the entire country, right? This can't even say his name, imbecile. Okay, is holding Canada hostage. This is my MP. I'm right on the border of two ridings, Beaches and what is it? Gerard Leslieville. Anyway, Julie DeBruzen. She's there, the old gray-haired lady in white in the second row back. Anyway, and don't worry, I've given it to her. I met her before. But anyway, so we don't have a choice in a lot of these matters. Our Senate is unelected. It's appointed. Doesn't represent the people. Not really. So we have a huge democratic deficit in Canada. And by blaming all of the parliament, again, Trudeau's democratizing, like when he got caught doing blackface. He said, we can all do better. What? We can all? You were the one doing it. I've never even heard or met of anyone else who's done that. Not even for like a Halloween costume. Maybe once somebody dressed up as Obama as like an homage. Anyway, let's see what this fucker has to say. I don't know if I'm going to get kicked off YouTube for this.
Reserved apologies for what took place on Friday and to President Zelensky and the Ukrainian delegation for the position they were put in.
You did it.
For all of us who were present to have...
Okay, this is another thing. So to break down the lies going on here. Trudeau's whole thing was getting Zelensky here so we could have a photo op because he's hugely down in the polls. So he flew Zelensky here and paid him like $400 million just to come here so he could get a photo op. And now he's apologizing on behalf of everyone? This is insane. And again, these people are the only representatives Canadians have politically at the only important level. Like provincially, which is like our state system, like the provinces, yeah, they control education and like healthcare, but again, and like transportation, but again, like all that money comes from Ottawa. mostly. The provinces are always broke. They can barely, achieve their operating costs or whatever. Like everything's controlled by the feds. So, he had Zelensky here to have some kind of photo op, clap show. He screwed up doing that. And now he wants us all to take responsibility. All the MP, like this is like Maoist levels of insane. Like this is like Stalin-esque. Like he's been studying. He's got an advisor who's more than one who are Marxists, because this is just insane.
Unknowingly recognized this individual was a terrible mistake.
Why didn't you vet him?
And a violation of the memory of those who suffered grievously at the hands of the Nazi regime.
Yeah, we know the Nazis were bad. Thank you, Trudeau.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
God, he's such an actor.
Did the Prime Minister's national security, intelligence, or diplomatic officials vet the names of the people that the Prime Minister allowed within mere feet of President Zelensky?
Yeah, I hate to be one of those.
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the
Such an actor. Look at his
privilege
eyes.
and responsibilities and rights of parliamentarians are sacrosanct, and that the Leader of the Opposition would be suggesting that any visitor to this House should be vetted by the government of the day is actually a grievous attack on the rights and privileges of parliamentarians. However,
Did you guys hear that? To vet people is an attack. So now he's saying he's a victim. He's being attacked. This is the worst man. This might be the worst man in Canadian history. Not the worst prime minister. That's easy. That's easy. Took that one a while ago. Took that one during COVID. Okay. This is now getting into insanity. Like we're through the looking glass. We are in the mind of a sociopath. He is insane. And actually, I just thought after this, I'll show you. I know why, and I have proof why.
if the Leader of the Opposition or the Speaker or anyone wants our intelligence agencies to vet any of their guests, we would be more than happy to do that in respect of parliamentary rights.
What does that even mean? Okay, I can't take any more of this. What does that even mean? So he's like smugly going, let's rewind that. Well, if you want us to vet your guests, sure. We couldn't vet our own? Like, now he's like, again, this is Saul Alinsky. Accuse your opposition of what you're guilty of. So now if they throw it back, it'll look like it's the other way around. So he's saying, well, if you guys want us to vet your people, we'd be happy to. You're the one who let in a Nazi. You didn't vet your guests. Anyway, I think Trudeau's going down for this. Maybe not now, but this is going to stick. This is absolutely going to stick. And unfortunately, the Conservatives have to make a choice of, do we go over the top with this and push for an election, or do we kind of keep it even keel and... because then they can sensationalize the reaction and go, oh, well, you guys. And by the way, what he's insinuating, what he's referencing, is that some of the Conservative MPs met with members of the European Parliament who are conservative. That's it. It's in no way comparable to a member of a Nazi execution division who, as far as I can tell, were part of the Einsatzgruppen, which is the SS officers who basically rounded up the Jews. And they're glossing over all this. Like, come on. Had them stripped naked in the snow. It wasn't fancy like Bergen-Belsen. Okay? Or the extermination camps in Europe. They were stripped naked in the winter in, Eastern Europe. And most of the time they were just shot and buried and burned. or just burned, or just buried. Sometimes they're just buried alive. Auschwitz. Sorry, that's what. It's not like I was trying to remember the name. Auschwitz. It's not like Auschwitz where they had indoors. They're simply stripped and killed. And the SS did, if you look into the history, horrible things. And then they would often have them stripped so they could sell their clothes. And so the SS divisions would get, people like local people to say, point out the Jews for us. Do you want to help us kill them? We can give you a rifle for the day, for the pleasure. And that's what these guys did. It was pretty horrific. And yeah, the guy's an old man, but anyway. Okay, so the last video I want to go over is Trudeau's. I don't even know if I can find it. I had it earlier. I think it was on Twitter, but see, they're all puff pieces here. But basically, here we go. So, yeah, Trudeau's mom is a complete sociopath as well. It's hard to find. You know what? I'm just going to go on X. Oh, wait, is it Twitter? Anyway, sorry about this, guys. X. Because this is worth seeing. Oh, shit, I gotta sign up. Okay, never mind. But Trudeau's... Okay, hopefully this one works.
So what... There they all are. They're all
Oh,
of you
my
are.
darlings. Oh, dear.
Like, look at her. Look at that
our
face.
Third. Oh, is she's in there? Is
Look
she
at
in
these...
there?
No.
Okay, I don't even need to... Look at this crazy face reflected in her sociopathic son.
Oh,
Little
that-
hair
yeah.
in the wall, yes.
So what's it like being a grandma?
The best.
Yeah.
There couldn't be a better joy, a bigger joy. It sort of came on unexpectedly. I was getting to be a grandma. I wasn't quite ready. I didn't think I was grandma material.
Ugh. Anyway.
This is my new book, Time of Your Life, by
The woman's insane. You got to look her up. Anyway, I'm sorry. I can't do any more. I know that was a shitty ending, but my God, it's just insanity. It's just insanity.